Yeah, this is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Let's go!
Plenty of footy action kicking off tonight in WA, which is the Fremantle Dockers versus Melbourne. And the Melbourne Demons yesterday signed one of their players, Angus Brayshaw, brother of Andrew, who plays for Fremantle, to a 6-year contract, Nath. He was able to get a few rubles out of the Melbourne Demons, believed to be about $800 a year for 6 years.
Not bad. I mean, that's nice. There was a bit of chatter that maybe he would come to Freo and the brothers could play together.
Yeah, there was. I think that was more so on the management side where they say, hey, if you don't pay us enough money, get the wheels over to Freo.
I do understand the money, though, because that Hungry Jack should pay more for an Angus burger.
Yeah, that's true. It's quality.
It is quality. It's quality.
He's
My dad grows Angus.
Yes.
Yep.
No.
So 6 years. I always wonder about the clubs, though. You sign for the players, in my day, if you got a 3-year contract, you're doing well because everyone says, you could get injured or out of form and then they move you on. But now the clubs have decided to sign up people on 6-year deals, but a lot of them haven't worked because people have got to, have great seasons, great years, and in 2 or 3 years, Nate, they start hitting the skids. And
you know what? Every workplace has a hypochondriac. Wouldn't that be terrible not knowing that you've signed up a hypochondriac for 6 years?
In a couple of years' time, you're done. You're done.
What are you talking about? First weekend? I can't come in. I've got it back. Yeah, got us all back.
Yes,
back
exactly. But the good news with that is that it's expected that Luke Jackson, who's the star of the future and a star now for the Melbourne Demons, is going to head back to WA and play for either Fremantle or West Coast next year.
Well, if they're paying $800,000 a year for Angus Brayshaw, are they squeezing out their salary cap?
Well, that's right.
Because they've got a few other stars.
Well, that's right. It's believed that they know that they're not with a chance of getting Jackson to stay around next year, so then they can pay Angus Brayshaw to stay around. So it's a really good sign for our WA teams to get such a star back home. The big news, though, I reckon, and it's gonna play out on Monday, and that will be that Josh Kennedy will retire.
Wow!
So he is not playing this weekend.
Yeah. Which he they've talked about that before, that he wouldn't be playing the away games.
Yes. So he's not playing this away game. The last game for the West Coast Eagles home is next week against Adelaide. That'll be his swan song, and he'll announce his retirement during the week. I've got no doubt about that. They don't want him to get injured this week if he played up in the Gold Coast, apart from the travel, Nat.
Wow. Yeah.
But what a superstar he's been in the game, and I'm sure we'll celebrate him all next week. But for everyone out there, that's going to be the thing. The West Coast will set themselves to win the one game this year.
Well,
and that will be next week.
You can understand it because they're doing it with the Queen now. She doesn't play away games.
No, that's true.
The Queen has goes to certain things. She won't even go to something at the front of her house anymore.
Yeah. JK and the Queen are very similar.
Yeah.
Although he's kicked more goals. But other than that, very similar.
So Josh Kennedy, get around him next week. We'll be talking about him. No doubt on Monday we'll start to see everybody roll out the welcome mat and congratulate him on a wonderful career.
This is Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Time to catch up with our West Coast Eagles superstar, Jeremy McGovern, who's come and joined us here in
Aveley.
Aveley. The Gov.
How are you,
mate?
I'm good.
Mate, so many parks here in Aveley. Where did you park your private jet?
Just out the front. Nice bit of flag grass out there for
It's
me.
the biggest AstroTurf in the Southern Hemisphere,
It's AstroTurf. I was going to say it's looking extremely good for
Yes.
Are you a lawn person, by the way?
Yeah, I do. I do.
You've got that look about you.
Yeah, I don't have one at the moment. Obviously, I'm renovating my house, so I'm looking forward to getting back into it when I get in there.
Will you get a proper lawnmower? Because you know those people with the prop, they get
They sit on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Nath.
Yeah.
I'd love to get the sit on, but my lawn's probably not going to be big enough. But I'll get the roller.
The roller,
Okay. I'll do all that and act like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Mate. If you heard that you're in an area right now where their main problem of the Aveley residents is peacocks, they have peacock problems here.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes.
It is
Peacocks get right of way in the streets of Aveley.
There you go.
They just roam around and you have to stop to let them cross.
I'll keep my eye out. For sure. I accidentally hit a possum last night.
What suburb was that?
I was heading up to Rolly Stone. I was doing a little appearance up there with Mouse, so I accidentally nicked one on the way up. I felt so bad.
You know what?
So
some suburbs have peacock problems, some have possum problems.
Not anymore.
They're one less, unfortunately.
Now, Gav, we do have a lot of people who've turned up in the West Coast Eagles get up this morning, which is good news. It's great to see everybody fly the flag for your club.
Yeah, it is, especially in these times. But that's why we love our fans. They're loyal no matter what, and hopefully we won't be down there too long. So I appreciate everyone coming out. It's always good to see everyone.
Yeah. Mate, look at this. This kid here has gotten here, I think it was about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Yeah. And he is
got the full get up.
So annoyed that his mother will not give him the day off school. So what do you want to say to his mum?
Her name's Anne-Marie, if you want to...
Come on, Anne-Marie. If there's ever a day, it's today. It's Friday. The kids do nothing at school on Friday.
They've already missed choir practice.
She doesn't need to go to choir practice. She has the voice of an angel. She's a young Susan Boyle. You leave her alone.
Well, your club was playing away this weekend against Gold Coast Suns. It's a difficult game up at Metricon. How did you find playing up there?
Quiet. It was definitely very quiet. There's not a lot of fans in the crowds, but I don't mind it. It's not a bad ground. I don't know what the turf's looking like at the moment. I'm sure it's better than Optus, but it's always a tough game. Big flight, Shaun, as you know, big flight to get over there. But the boys are raring to go. I watched them train yesterday. They look pretty sharp.
Nothing worse than jumping on the flight, Nathan. You would have done 100 times too, coming back from the Gold Coast to Perth.
Yes.
You're always facing a headwind.
Going over, it's not so bad, but coming back, it's like,
The annoying thing on a flight is, right, so it's taking forever to get back, and then the captain sometimes goes, we're going to try and make up some time here. It's like, well, why didn't you do that at the start? If you can put your foot down on the accelerator,
why don't we just go faster all the time?
Get me there in an hour.
Yeah, they do that in the last half an hour as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's always
floor it.
Yeah, the headwind on the way back sucks, and if you lose, it sucks even more. But yeah, it is a long trip on the way. I think the boys are getting back at 4 o'clock in the morning or something.
Oh, God.
On Monday.
So when you've got a longer flight, do you watch like movies and stuff? What do you do?
Yeah, that's pretty much the only time I actually watch movies and series and all that. So it's actually, I don't mind it, but I'm a little bit 50-50. Sometimes we'll watch some watch some series and that, and other times there's a crew of us that get very deep.
Just philosophical discussions.
Yeah, we get pretty deep on the plane up front. We it's
saving the world's problems.
Yeah, we honestly do. We feel like we do anyway, but you'd love to be a fly on the wall with those conversations.
Mate, you know what, you should do it on air because we're a very deep show.
Famously.
We've recently been quoted on the comment section of Perth Now as it's trash.
And we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. One of our highest compliments.
Good news for West Coast fans this weekend with Nick back in the team and Willie Rioli coming back after the passing of his father.
Yeah, no, that's going to be great. Obviously, the more boys we can get on the park, the better, especially those two of their calibre. So that'd be great to get them back. And, unfortunately for Willie, that's terrible circumstances for him, and we're feeling for him and his whole family and everyone up in the Tiwi Islands. But it's good to see him back playing footy because that's what he loves doing.
Can we talk about Josh Rotham for a second? He does one turn in the ruck and does his ankle and he's out.
Yeah, that's...
Come on.
You know what? That does not surprise me at the moment. That's just the way
that's
our luck
true.
at the moment. But
he did all right in the ruck, I thought.
Yeah, he did well.
He acquitted himself pretty well,
He's calling himself Rothanui.
I love that.
Big Rothanui. So, yeah, he was doing well. And that's the thing. The boys can come in, have a crack and play different roles. Probably see boys playing different roles throughout the...
Yeah, mixing it up a bit.
Yeah.
This gives you a lot of freedom, and even better what you're talking about. When you get back into the change rooms and you played someone else's position, you tell them how easy it is and why they get paid so much.
Yeah, exactly. And I was actually a bit jealous because I'm always telling Simo I want to go on the ruck.
Yeah.
I seen him throw Roth in the ruck. I'm going, mate, why are you doing
Come
this
on.
now? I'll break my ribs and you start making these calls. So you could have made it a couple of weeks earlier.
Yeah, that's because you broke your ribs and they gave up, is what happened.
Hey, I'm just wondering about Aveley. All the residents in the area, Aveley, Allenbrook and stuff, are we Eagles territory here or are we Dockers? Make some... All right, so give a yell for Eagles. Give a yell for Dockers.
Oh, there is fans, Dockers fans.
Well, we are.
They are here. Beautiful.
Go and keep their cars.
Trees.
Yeah, they've all doubled in the last couple of months.
That's weird, isn't it?
Oh, it's very weird.
Bandwagon's huge.
It is huge. Well,
I've seen some West Coast fans even cheering for the Dockers.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.